Hello everyone, Sheek here with another Transformers review, and today I will be reviewing the old codger of the show, or at least one of them, well, an old war veteran anyway, and this is Transformers Buzzworthy Bumblebee 8602 Cup. And here he is in the box, and I guess I'll give up with that voice anyway. As you can see, he is definitely colored to look more screen accurate, which I really like. I do believe a Studio Series Cup, 86 Cup, not Buzzworthy version, that had a clear windshield and all that, which is okay, but when I saw this one, of course, they released the better one later, so you can spend more of your hard-earned money on more figures. So I may get rid of that cup when I get back home, maybe not. And on the back, here we have, he also comes with a backdrop as well. I guess of Autobot City battle, not the undersea battle of the other one. So that's an interesting, or another backdrop that you can have. Yeah, he comes with the same accessories. He's just a little more detailed. So let's go ahead and get him opened up. So here we have this cantankerous old codger war hero soldier Cup out of the packaging, and on the display he looks pretty cool, although obviously in this situation he wouldn't really be holding out the packet of Energon goodies, which, if you'll notice, is actually molded in gray plastic painted green rather than the clear blue plastic that was on the other one. I guess they wanted to use less plastic tree, since that's gonna be gray rather than translucent blue. That's probably why they made that gray instead. And then he has a standard gray rifle, which looks pretty cool. And then also the joints, ratchet looking joints that he had in the show molded in, like it was on the other toy, I'm sure, as well. And yeah, the detail on him is really cool. I do like it. If you look at all those cracks, scuff marks on his, not only on his chest, but on his arms and legs, it's just a stunning amount of detail that is actually more than what I've come to expect from most Studio Series figures. Granted, is Studio Series Bumblebee, Buzzworthy Bumblebee Cup, but man, look at that face. Look at the careworn lines, grizzled features of his face and his eyes. I mean, it so captures how he looked on the screen. It looks so amazing. I can't remember exactly what it looks like on the other version, but maybe I should do a side-by-side shot and see what they look like. A couple more things before we move on to his alt mode. One thing I do remembered after messing around with him a little bit, is that he does have peg joints for his arms and legs. I don't know why. I think the reason why they did that is so that, hey, you could reenact the sea attack scene where he got some of his limbs ripped off and he was like, help, Hot Rod! And then Hot Rod helps and well, saves his life and gets him put back together. And apparently better because he got rid of a burr that Cup had been suffering from. It does hold into place relatively well, but after some time, I fear that they're just not going to. Whoops, wrong arm, wrong side. That they're not going to stay in place as well as one would like to hope. And also, one other thing for comparison, let's go ahead and bring, if you'll be so kind as to stand, bring in Scourge. And there's only one reason why I brought these two together, because if you notice the resemblance, they are the same molds that are being used for the Heroes Born set with Orion Pax and Alpha Trion, respectively. Anyway, I guess I can show off articulation real quick, other than the limbs that pop off. Arms can go up that far. You can do a full 360. Bicep rotation. Quite a bit over 90-degree bend at the elbow, although it looks like there should be. There is no wrist rotation. Hip rotation. Legs go forward that far, back that far. Thigh rotation. He can do a little over the full splits. And he's got about 90-degree bend at the knee. And he's got quite a bit of ankle tiltage. Yeah, if you want to see transformation, go ahead and check out my review of the other Studio Series Cup. Alakazam! He already have him in his truck mode, or little futuristic pickup truck mode. There's a little door hatch on the back, which I guess provide entry into there. Interesting design. The gun, as you can see, just tabs into the side, as with the Energon goodies, but I think it looks best without it. The little truck bed does cover up his arms, and he does have some visible robot bits underneath in his vehicle mode, but it's not too bad. And also, there's some detail that looks a little bit like grill work when you bend his waist back, which is kind of cool. The cracks and all that, I mean, for a visible windscreen, it doesn't look the greatest, but then again, there wasn't much to be seen through it anyway, so that's not much of a deal breaker. It's not a deal breaker at all. In some ways, I think it actually looks better. There's also an Alba emblem on the side, some extra stress and wear looks on, well, maybe not so much on this side, but definitely on this side, which looks pretty cool. And that's about it for Transformers Studio Series 86 Buzzworthy Bumblebee Cup. And if you'd like this review and like to see more, please click that like and subscribe button to see more. And until next time, have a good one, everyone. Wapgrana Ninibang! Wapgrana Ninibang! Wapgrana Ninibang!
We like Energon goodies, but he run out.